I look crazy without eyebrows. Hey guys. A little bit closer frame than usual, huh? Today I am going to be testing the YSL Brow wardrobe. I was kindly sent them. I'm not being sponsored to talk about them, but I was sent them and asked if I'd like to review them. And you know how I feel about eyebrows. Brows are quite important to me. I have quite patchy brows, so I do have to fill my eyebrows in quite a lot, so I always like to try new brow products, see what's on the market, see what's new, see what's good. And these products are pricey. They are very pricey. I'll have them all linked down below for you so you can go and check them out if you'd like to. I can be your guinea pig with this one because obviously you don't want to buy something really expensive not knowing if it's any good because you want some YSL brow products. You want them to be worth the money and match up to the name, you know? So I'm going to show you 3 products. This is the same product in 2 shades. Apply them onto my brows, let you decide if you like them. I've obviously done my eyebrows and I really like the products. I think they're lovely. It's up to you if they're justified purchases. So if you'd like to see me do my eyebrows, then keep on watching. I've been sent 4 products. The first one is the Couture Brow Palette. Just look at that packaging. Oh my god. Ooh. Looks like that. It's got 3 shades. I got the shade 2. So medium, I assume. Then we've got here a brow marker, which I'm very intrigued by. So this is the Couture Brow Marker, again in the shade 2. I've then also been sent 2 brow pencils. Look like this in the shade 4 and the shade 2. So I am going to have a play, test these out, see if they are worth the money because they are pretty pricey. Okay, so I'm gonna brush my brow hairs up. As you can see, my brows are pretty sad. My eyebrow naturally used to start here and then I plucked them out when I was probably 10. Genuinely one of the biggest regrets I have. Probably the biggest regret. Whatever, can't live life in regret, right guys? On one brow I'm gonna test the pencils and a bit of the powder, and on the other brow I'm gonna test the marker. So let's start with the pencils. So these come with a spoolie. Oh, I don't know why I used the spoolie from something else. So it comes with a spoolie. I'm glad they've sent me 2 shades because I like to use a lighter shade in the front and then add darker bits. So let's get my mirror nice and close. Let's try the Dessin de Soustil eyebrow pencil. See if it's worth how much it costs. First thing I can say, it's quite a hard formula, which personally I like. I like a hard formulaed brow pencil. Oh, my lashes are getting in the way. I like a hard formula because you have more control and you can get finer lines. Okay, so first impression, this shade is very ashy. So if you have grey hair, blonde hair, or just really like ashy brows, then this is a good shade for you. So I've done the shape now. I'm now going to go in with the darker pencil. I'm just going to brush through them one more time. So you can see here, it's really light. That looks quite nice. I've never been a pencil person. I want to try a few new ones. I've recently bought quite a few, as you will have seen in my haul. So I want to try some new ones. I think that looks really nice. It's quite waxy, but not in a bad way. Sometimes when they're overly waxy. Oh no, went a bit overboard. Okay, right, they're smudgy. Did you see that? I tried to wipe it away and it smudged. I feel like you're gonna need to set this with a powder because I think it might wipe away. Okay, so that's where we're at the moment. It's a nice shade and I thought this might happen, so this is why I'm now gonna go in with the brow powders because I'm gonna want to set that in place because it's smudgy. Now this little kit is adorable. It comes with mini tweezers and a mini little angled brush. I'm not going to use them, however. I have a favourite which I'm very loyal to, my MAC 266 brush. I feel like I'm so dark. Is that better? I am going to take the middle shade and I'm just gonna do some little hair strokes because the bit that needs setting the most is where there isn't actually hair because there's nothing for the pencil to stick to. Now these powders are very sheer. They're not really pigmented, and they're not meant to be, well, they're not designed to be. You don't want to put just a thick powder on your eyebrows and call it a day. You want to build. So this is a nice sheer powder that washes through your brows to fill them in a little bit, but it's not going to look crazy harsh. So that's one eyebrow for now. I'm intrigued by this, the brow marker. Wish me luck. We're in the shade 2 here. I'm going to start at the front. So, okay, again, it's very sheer. It's not a really opaque colour, so I'm just gonna... Okay. I mean, I do think it's too big. That is very good if you have got a full eyebrow, you just have sparse areas, because that's really natural at filling in gaps. However, if you're a little bit less well endowed in that area, that just looks ashy and it's too sheer. Gonna go back in with the YSL palette. Okay, we're gonna go in with the middle shade again, and maybe a bit of the darker shade. And this is when you draw the more detailed hairs. Here are how my brows are looking, and they aren't set because I wasn't sent the gel to set your brows. So this is how my brows look without any like fibre gel in. I personally prefer the look of the pencil, which is weird for me, the pencil with the powder. I think the marker is a really cool idea if you have like no hairs at all, because it's really natural, really natural. But because I have to compare the fake hairs I've drawn on to real hairs, it's too natural, if you know what I mean. It's too light, too faint. They don't look like hairs that match up to the thickness of my natural hair. Do you know what I mean? I would say I really like these pencils because I normally like the technical liner. Like, for example, these NYX ones I love because they're really fine and they self-sharpen, you know? So for me to like a pencil that isn't like that, it means it has to be good. Do you know what I mean? And I really like the way that this made my brows look. I got some nice, pretty natural strokes at the front. It blends in nicely. Very impressed with this eyebrow. The brow marker, I like it. I think it's a cool concept. I don't think I would use it all that often though. I think I would use it on someone who has super fine, thin hair. I think that would be really great for you. Finally, this beautiful palette that I've already dirtied up. I really like this. It's got a blonde, a brunette, and a dark brunette, like ebony kind of shade. So, I mean, it says it's the shade 2, but this light brown is very light. I'd say that is a blonde, and then I'd say the medium shade is for like a light brown, and then the top shade is for like a dark brown. You see? They're very sheer powders, but they look very natural. And if you've got the base down of a pencil, you only need something sheer to set it so it doesn't look blocky. So I think these together are wonderful. I think it's a really nice pairing. I'll definitely be using them again. I won't use them in all of my tutorials because they are pricey. I wouldn't say that they're way better than drugstore alternatives or slightly lower end alternatives, but if you are a bit bougie like me and you like to try high-end makeup, see what they have to offer, I would recommend these pencils and this palette and the marker if it suits your needs. So those are my thoughts on the YSL Brow wardrobe. If you guys are interested in trying them, I will link down below where you can purchase them. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have the best day and I will see you very soon.